It is so elegant and it feels like a dance with the ocean. When I catch a good wave, that feeling is really euphoric and I feel like I'm a kid again. I'm Beckie and I'm Singapore's first competitive longboard surfer. This is basically my typical day in Bali. I never wake up this early in Singapore, ever. It's 5:47 a.m. now. I am heading to the beach. Weather is not ideal at the moment. Nobody will surf in the morning when it's like raining and it's cloudy and a little windy, but for me, it's like the perfect time because I get to pick any waves that I want. I'm training for my next competition, which is in 2 weeks in the Philippines. Last year in 2025, I moved from rank 13 to number 9, so I'm really happy about that. Even if it's not a good day, I still force myself to go out. I feel like a good surfer can surf in any conditions. So yeah, like I'm trying to practice in every type of condition. When you actually start surfing, it's 80% just paddling and getting over the wave. Days like these are very valuable because you learn how to like manage your emotions. It's learning how like, you know, if you don't catch a good wave, how do we come back from that? The most important thing in competition is actually like the mental strength and determination. Today is pretty frustrating. The wave is really messy because the wind causes the wave to crash faster. When it is like a stormy day, windy day, those sessions are like the most character building because amidst the chaos, like the wind that is like constantly in your face, you're trying to pick a wave. When you do well on it, that to me is like another level of achievement. Surfing is like life in a sense because some days are good, some days are bad. Accepting that the external conditions you cannot control, but what you can control is yourself and your individual efforts and what you can do. When I started getting into surfing in uni, I was already scheming in my head like how can I live in a place where I can surf every day. So I think the only choice was just setting up something for myself. Hello! Selamat siang semua! Hello! So this is the Haikini studio where the magic happens. Hai in Chinese means the sea. So I named it Hai Kini because it's bikinis for the sea. When I was a teenager, I just couldn't really find bikinis that fit. So that's how I started a surf brand. Those are the new Reverie surf. For surf bikinis, fit is number 1 and you need the bikinis to be more snug on land. My design philosophy is function first, so it not only looks cute, but also it's supposed to stay on in the water. This is Yuri, she's our studio manager, and this is Yuri, our head sewer. Ini kurang setengah senti.
Okay.
Yeah. For the previous production, which was done outside of the studio, it was not to the standard that I expected. So right now I'm just trying to like save this part of the fabric and rework into a different style. I do sometimes see like a lot of trash in the ocean. I don't really want to contribute to that. So like every piece of fabric counts for me.
Selama kerja sama Beckie, kerja saya makin oke, wawasannya makin luas, dan di dunia jahit juga saya lebih bisa memahami semua.
You're shipping to France?
It's very fun working with her because actually this is a new thing for me, and she really passionate to teach me how to organize everything.
Tahun baru, awal yang baru. Saya sangat bersyukur atas. Every week, I'll read out what my thoughts are in Indonesian so that like everyone can better understand me, and I also can start learning more bahasa Indonesia. Dan metode? What's metode? Metode. Wow, this is a hard one. Metode. I think it's really important to create an environment where people are not afraid to ask you questions, work with kindness, and be open to feedback. Okay, makasih banyak semua. Thank you. Yeah, let's see what they like to eat.
We're going to feed some cows today with my best friends, Maddie and Amy. They live in Uluwatu, which is like 1 hour away from where I live.
We're like long distance.
Yeah,
besties,
long
pretty
distance on the same island. So sad.
Cows! Yum yum time!
In Bali, cows are considered sacred animals.
Maddie and I, we met on the beach in Canggu.
I didn't have any like surfing friends. You were my first proper friend.
Amy also started a swimwear brand like same time, and we've all been super collaborative and supportive of each other.
Yeah, Beckie's one of the most supportive people I know. So that's why we love her.
Now that I've turned 30, I'm like really just focusing on my relationships. We don't really need a huge amount of friendships, or we need like deep, meaningful ones.
Yes.
We literally like are each other's family here because our actual families don't live here.
Yeah. So we really lean on each other for support. Friends who serve together, stay together.
Mommy 教你包，我包，Daddy 擀，但是我包的不好看。Every time Becky say, "Mommy, I want to eat dumpling," yeah, we know she miss us. Making dumplings definitely brings me home. Pass.
Sure, okay. That's good. 85 out of 100.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
I was brought to Singapore at 5 years old from China. I was definitely trying to like assimilate into Singapore culture, learning how to speak Singlish. Now when I do think about it, I think it like helps me to be more adaptable when it comes to like moving into a new environment.
She's very active. She's not the kind of girl always staying at her home. Of course, we concern, but we didn't worry too much because we understand it's worth trying something new. And that's why we do our best to support her.
At that time, he want to set up
Her
her
own
own
business.
business. So we
Yeah.
just give her some few $1,000s.
Yeah, 2,000.
I think yeah, she can run her own business. I think it's better than have a MBA course.
Real life
Real
experience.
lesson.
Yeah,
不管怎么样，反正
at least try.
at least you try. 人生就这么一回。
That's true. You only live once. I just want to polish a little bit. Want to make it nice for traveling. The desire to like start competing came about again last year when I was 30 years old. Yeah, you're not getting any younger. This is the time to do it. My first try was back in 2019 when I got the opportunity to represent Singapore in the SEA Games in the Philippines. The most exciting part is just to see that I'm the only Singaporean there. Little Singapore flag with our crescent and 5 stars and red and white. Yeah, like who would have thought that a country with no surf and no waves can be right there with the big names.
This is the La Union International Pro World Longboard Tour qualifiers. We've got 4 ladies trying to battle it out for a spot in that next round.
Competition surfing is very different from regular surfing. During 20 minutes, you have to try to catch 2 really good waves, and then they add up the score. So during that time when the timer starts until the end, my heart is beating out of my chest, and I hate it. Yeah, I absolutely hate it. But when I get a good wave in a competition, like, oh my god, I feel alive.
Beautiful footwork there from Beckie. But it's a tricky condition today, actually.
Unfortunately, the clock winding down on Beckie and Maria.
The best wave is yet to come, and I try to apply that to life. I don't think I will ever stop chasing waves.
Surfing has opened up a new path in front of me, and I'm prepared to do it until I'm 80, and when my body cannot function anymore. I think I will literally cry if I know what is going to be my last wave. Being in Bali has allowed me the space to think about who I want to be and who I am inside. I just want to bring goodness to the people around me and to this island.